Hello, everyone, and welcome to the District Update for Friday, September the 24th, 2021. I'm Anita Foster. We have a lot of topics to cover today, including an update on COVID-19 and a new testing location coming next week. We're going to talk about the district's 5-year strategic plan, our plan to accelerate student learning. We're going to answer a question from our mailbag. We're going to give you information on how to step up for our wellness challenge, introduce a brand new employees perks page, and we're going to hear some good news from our students. Joining us today, as always, Dr. Marcelo Cavazos, the man with all the answers to all the questions. How are you?
I'm doing well, Anita. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing great. Now, I have to say, before we get started today, we have somewhat of a different background that a lot of people have not seen. Where are we shooting from today and why?
So, Anita, this is our new boardroom that we will be transitioning to. This is our enterprise building, soon to be the Arlington ISD administration building. So we're moving to this location, and so what you see is our new boardroom that will eventually be put to use for board meetings and things like that. We're going to transition over the month of October, and hopefully by mid-November, entire staff, administrative staff that's located here will be here. We know this is one of those moments in time in Arlington ISD where we have been wanting to consolidate administrative offices, be in one location to better serve our community and our schools. And so like when we opened the Career Tech Center, opened the Natatorium, the Fine Arts Center, we know that this is another milestone. So opening our new administrative offices here in Arlington.
It's going to be a big move, but an exciting one.
Exactly.
And just for everyone to know, we haven't put a lot of information out yet, but we're going to. So we'll have a district-wide communication that will map out the address. None of the phone numbers are going to change, so you should still be able to reach all of your team members that you work with on a regular basis. But we'll get that communication out to everybody so you'll know when and where the new administrative office is going to be located.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you for that, Dr. Cavazos. Let's jump in now to our COVID-19 update. What are you hearing from the county?
Well, as we do in every one of these sessions, I need a brief update. And today we have a little bit of good news. We know that our numbers are going down. Both the positivity rate and the number of positive individuals is going down throughout our county. We had been at a plateau, which is kind of stable. Now we see a little downtrend. We know it's still high. We know there's still a lot of work to do, but the good news is that the numbers seem to be going down and start trending down. And we know that when that happens, if that continues to happen, then we're going to be in much better shape. We also know, Anita, that the big levers for the pandemic and to mitigate the spread continue to be testing and access to testing, vaccinations, access to vaccines, and encouraging everyone who's in our buildings to wear a mask when they're especially around individuals who are not eligible to be vaccinated. And so when we look at those big levers, testing, we know we have our own testing site in Arlington ISD. Next week, we'll be opening a bigger testing site at our athletics complex to serve more individuals, more students, more staff, more community. We know that the strategy of keeping the virus out of our buildings is important, and testing is a big lever for that. Vaccinations, we had a pop-up clinic of vaccines for last week at our food services complex. Access to vaccines continues to be a priority for us. We hope that someday soon we'll have opportunities for 5-year-olds and up to receive the vaccine. And we're going to do everything possible in our school district to make that access for young students and their families when that becomes available. So obviously more to come on that. But those are our big levers, and that's what we're focused in on Arlington ISD.
Now, just to clarify for everyone, our current testing location for Arlington ISD employees and families is over on New York Avenue. Will that location continue as the new one opens?
So that location will continue as well as the new location. Again, access to testing is really important and a big lever in mitigating the spread.
Okay, very good. So thank you for that update on COVID. The next big project that's just getting underway is the 5-year strategic plan development. Tell us about why it's important that the district have a strategic plan and how can we participate?
That's right, Anita. So this is our third strategic plan. First one was for 3 years, the next one was for 5 years, and we're completing the 5-year strategic plan, and we're embarking on the new strategic plan. So this semester we'll spend developing that with community input, student input, staff input, very intentional with community summits, hearing from our students and student panels, survey of our community and our staff, so that we align our resources, adopt a strategic plan, hopefully by December, so that sets the direction for the next 5 years. A lot of things we're not reinventing or trying to start completely new. We want to deepen some of the strategies that we have, but remain focused on student achievement and the success of young people. So I encourage everyone who has an opportunity to participate. We'll be doing this throughout the semester. I'm excited about this work because it really leads to continued transformation for our students and our staff.
And the survey that you mentioned is open now. We sent it out, you sent it, I saw it, I think on Friday you sent an email to everyone encouraging folks to participate in the survey. But if you guys did not see that email, it is on our website. It's AISD.net/strategic plan. And you can just click on the button right there and take the survey. It's 9 questions, so it doesn't take very long. And one of them is, what is your role in the district? So it's not terribly extensive, but it's good information. So you guys go to AISD.net/strategic plan and go ahead and take that survey.
That's right, Anita. And we know that as we build this plan together with all our stakeholders, it makes it more robust and makes it more of a plan for the future for all of us. So again, thank you to our school board for taking this opportunity to develop a new strategic plan, and all the stakeholders involved. Exciting times.
And as a result of COVID and the tremendous amount of disruption caused to our students and our teachers, catching students up or accelerating student learning is something that is also being focused on. Talk about what you're working on. I think there are 4 strategies to help students accelerate their learning.
That's right, Anita, and we're focused in on our classrooms on aligning the standards, making sure that those standards are aligned to the information students need to learn, differentiating instruction and small group instruction, as well as formative assessment. And we know those things sound simple, but we know they're not. Those are the 4 big levers in the classroom for our teachers so that our students can accelerate their progress. We know that this is a recovery period, continues to be that. So as we get data and information about students' progress, we want to make sure we hone in on the things that will help accelerate their learning.
You know, we hear a lot of districts talk about COVID slide or loss of learning, but you focus on acceleration.
That's right, Anita, because we know that there are specific strategies that as we all hone in on can actually accelerate a learner's progress. And we want to accelerate that. We know it's going to take time to accelerate learning, but that's what we're focused in, all the way from our administrators to our teachers to everyone in our buildings.
And that's very good to hear. I mean, no matter what our job is, our ultimate purpose is to make sure kids really get that exceptional education.
That's right.
So thank you for that. Now let's turn our attention to our mailbag. Right. We do have a question from a teacher today. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. The teacher asks, why is so much time being spent on campus technology advisory committees, known as CTAC, when there's no stipend involved and it takes such a time commitment?
Well, that's a great question, Anita. So we know that the CTAC committee is really important in the use of technology, integrating technology in the classroom. We want to hear those voices and make sure we have the right strategy. Related to stipends, we do review stipends every year, and that happens in the spring. So I encourage this teacher to speak to their principal or their administrator for them to put in a request, if it's appropriate, for a stipend review. We know we can't pay a stipend for every action or activity in our school system, but we know we do want to review these stipend requests as they come in every year.
Now let's talk about some fun things, because we have a couple of really good new things that we're doing. One of them is the rollout of the brand new employee perks and discounts page.
That's right, Anita. If you haven't viewed the new perks and discounts page, you really should. There are discounts to local restaurants, entertainment, flowers, hotels, and so much more. We're using a new vendor who is continuously sourcing new perks and discounts for all of us. You can actually subscribe to get the latest updates so you never miss a good deal.
And there are many more than there used to be. So if y'all have not checked out the employee perks and discounts, you really need to do that. You can go to the intranet, access AISD, or you can download the brand new Arlington ISD app. So go to iTunes or Google Play, download Arlington ISD app, and you'll get your perks and discounts right there in the palm of your hand. So many more choices and options, which is really fun. Now, let's talk about stepping up to the challenge for the wellness program.
If you're a member of the district's wellness program, you can participate in the National Step Challenge against teams from across the country. The best part is that the winning team gets to make a donation in their company's name to Feeding America, the nation's largest hunger relief organization. All you have to do is sign up to the challenge through the Go 365 app you use for the wellness program. If you do that and have a tracker synced to that app, the steps count for the district. You must sign up by Sunday, and the challenge begins October 4th. Contact your wellness champion if you have any other questions.
And I know I did sign up just a couple of days ago, easy breezy. So everybody get signed up for your wellness challenge and we'll all step up and help defeat hunger at the same time. So Dr. Cavazos, let's go on to some good news that comes from our students.
That's right. Hopefully you've read about it on our Looped In blog or saw the 2-minute drill video with Seguin senior Ali Gutierrez. If you missed it, Ali's a cross-country runner who stopped and helped another competitor who was injured while competing in a meet. Ali took care of her for a half mile during the race without worrying about her own time. It was a great act of sportsmanship and compassion. And a special thanks to Seguin clerk Crystal Gutierrez, Ali's mom, for helping raise an outstanding child. Speaking of outstanding children, hopefully you've heard of Hunter Pollard. He's the Wood Elementary kindergarten student who lent his skateboard to the Arlington Fire and Police rescuers to help them free Zoe, the dog, from a storm drain. Well, Hunter's work didn't go unnoticed, nationally either. PETA honored Hunter with a Hero to Animals award. Way to go, Hunter.
Oh, those are really good stories. Thank you for sharing them, and thank you for the updates from our new administration location.
That's right, Anita, and thank you for all you do, and thanks to all our staff members across the district for their continued dedication for the success of young people. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And that wraps up our district update for today, but just a few reminders. If you have a question for Dr. Cavazos to answer in our next district update, just send an email to pio@AISD.net and put mailbag in the subject line, and we'll get it over to Dr. Cavazos for an answer. If you're interested in the employee perks and discounts page, which we highly recommend, go to AISD.net, click on intranet, the top portion of the website, and then you'll be taken to that page. And don't forget, sign up for the STEP Challenge kicking off in early October.
That's right.
That's it for us. Until we see you again, everyone stay safe and well.